to Movie Obscura with Adrian and Kelly. I'm Adrian.
I'm pissed off.
And this Prime Cut Edition.
Hey, Prime Rib, once again. Woo!
And this one is on The Walking Dead.
Oh, such a disappointment.
Listen, we just finished, we just wrapped up our episode of the Midnight Meat Train, and we got into an debate on The Walking Dead. Kelly is probably the only person in the entire world that watches The Walking Dead, and he is still not up to date.
The show, the last 2 seasons have been nothing but walking.
Oh!
It's fucking, it's a lot of train tracks, man. A lot of train tracks from what I remember.
I can't believe you just said that.
And then, okay, there was a cannibal. There's a misguided priest. And then there's a town.
Okay.
Oh my god, who the fuck cares? Where's the goddamn zombies?
Okay, so that's...
This show is about fucking zombies.
So that is your argument.
Why is it gotta be about the survivors? I don't give a shit about any of these people. Give me more zombies.
The only thing is they made it perfect on season 6. They said, we no longer have to fear the zombies alone. We have to fear the living. This is perfect into going into future seasons. If they get rid of all the zombies, what are they going to fight? Where's the show going to lead up to? You got to have more enemies than just zombies.
Okay, I get it, but you know, do something with the zombies. Do something. Create different zombie types.
And the problem is, these comics are still going. They're still being written.
I know.
And they have to go by what the comics do. But, I mean,
they take their liberties.
They do take the liberties.
But I remember seasons 1 and season 2, it was constantly fighting for survival against the zombies. And that's what I enjoyed. I loved the show back in the earlier seasons because it was against the zombies.
We are now on season 7. And they did the biggest cliffhanger up to date at the end of season 6. It is going to carry into season 7, probably season 8, and you see more characters evolving. Listen, Kelly, I'm sorry. They're killing off all the main characters. They got to bring new blood in because they're killing everybody off.
Okay, but why can't they be still going against the zombies more than they are each other?
They are going against the zombies.
The last episode I saw was they were trying to detour some zombie horde. They weren't fighting against them. They were trying to detour them.
There you go. Did you see how many zombies there were in that horde? They don't have enough ammo.
There's a few thousand, but come on.
Oh my God! It's gotten so good. Now that they're bringing people in against the survivors.
Okay. Still,
it's just not zombies anymore.
It's called The fucking Walking Dead. It should be. It's not called, hey, we're fighting the living. It's called The Walking Dead. It should be about the zombies, not about the goddamn survivors. Okay, maybe some part of the survivors, you know, their trials, tribulations, stuff like that. But give me more zombies. Give me more zombies.
They're going to keep fighting the zombies, okay? But the living is now against them as well. They have to fight both ends. They're fighting both ends of the candle here.
I've seen episodes where there wasn't a goddamn zombie, maybe a moan in the background. Yay! A reason to have surround sound.
All right, listen, I want to tell you something right now. I want people to comment on this. Do you think that it has gone off?
You know nobody's going to agree with me. They're all going to agree with you.
Why is that?
Because people are fucking dumb. Zombies, man! Give me zombies!
The views that Kelly just expressed, my co-host, I don't feel our viewers as dumb. I think they're very intelligent people. You better put another disclaimer up on what you just said.
I apologize.
Anyway, zombies.
More zombies.
Look. Zombies. Fear the Walking Dead was a spinoff. That's horrible. Okay, that's a crap.
Yeah, thing. I agree. I watched, I think, a whole half an episode.
It's awful.
Get into it.
It's awful. Okay, but this is where they are carrying off with the comic. They have to go with the comic. So why aren't you bitching out the creators of the comics who are now having them fight the living and not the zombies? I know.
Because I don't read the comics.
I
watched the show.
Okay, but
I think I own 2 of the comics.
Okay, I own the entire first volume of the comics. Okay, and it's good. The writers of this TV series take some liberties. There are some characters that they killed off in the comics and they're still alive in the show. That's fine. That's because they have a huge following.
Okay, I will give them this. The Walking Dead series, they nobody's fucking safe. I'll give it that.
No, they're not safe. And we're going to see that. If you would just get caught up, you're going to see one of the main characters, one of the pinnacle characters in this series, who was there from the very beginning.
Was it a zombie?
No.
Then I don't give a fuck.
It was Harry D. Morgan, the guy who played the comedian in The Watchmen.
Right.
The guy who was in the star of The Losers. He was also in Shameless for a couple of episodes. The guy's a fucking stud, right? He's a great actor.
Right.
He is now the lead bad guy. What about the Governor's Saga? Did you like the Governor's Saga?
Oh my god, that drone.
Don't even go there!
That just droned the fuck on too. That's one thing. It's very slow to me.
The Governor was a badass.
The Governor as a character, yes. I mean, he was out of his goddamn mind. I'll give him that. But the story for that season with the Governor, oh my god. I would have rather hung myself.
That was nothing.
And continued watching that.
That was nothing but zombie galore.
The story sucked, but there was tons of zombies. Yes, but every goddamn time there wasn't. It was fucking slow, monotonous, and tedious to watch, just like these seasons are.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now.
Story arcs below now.
All right, now I will say this. In season 7 that's coming up, we're not going to know who got killed off in season 7 right at the beginning.
Did that Asian dude ever end up dying?
See, no.
Oh, he made it?
No, spoiler alert, he's alive.
Because wasn't there...
That's
the last one I saw was where they were...
Glenn.
Okay, there was the wolf dudes.
Yes.
And Glenn and whatever, they got...
Yes. Glenn took the body and put it on top of himself, so they ate him and not Glenn, and he got saved. Now! It is a toss-up between Glenn and Abraham. They think that's going to get that got killed at the end of season 6. They didn't show you who got beat to death, but one of them did. Now,
by a zombie?
No, by
Harry. Then who the fuck cares?
Yeah! Angry face. Ah! Listen.
Lemon face.
Yeah, listen. You're not going to find out who got killed off in the first 2 episodes because they're going to go to the backstory of Harry D. Morgan. Is that what you don't like? Is the backstories?
More fucking backstory?
Well, if you're going to have a character that has some basis, you got to know that
more have become such a tedious activity to watch. There is just nothing fucking happening.
You have to have a
and then all of a sudden, 5 minutes out of a 42-minute episode is action. Go, go, go. Yay, yay, yay. Then the other 37 minutes is, oh my fucking God, get on with it.
Okay, all right. You did not see this then, okay? You want zombies fucking galore? You keep watching this. That city, that little town, Alexandria, that they're in, gets overrun because the gate goes down.
Does it?
Yes.
Does everybody die?
A lot of people do.
Is it a lot of zombie stuff?
Oh, is it a lot of zombies?
Well, maybe I'll get updated.
You gotta get updated.
I'll watch that one episode.
No, no. See, that's where you're wrong. It's 3 episodes long of zombies getting fucking...
Is it?
Yes.
Look at me not having the facts and trying to argue. I still think the show's fucking boring sometimes.
What do our viewers think?
Who the fuck cares? Are they zombies?
Oh my God! I can't believe you. Once again, you gotta put 2 disclaimers up now that you just said that. What is the matter with you?
I don't care unless they're zombies.
There's
Are you zombies out there?
If they're watching this show, they probably are.
Got a zombie cat. Anyway, I tell you what, I'll get caught up with those 3 episodes.
I can't believe.
And then I'll shut it down again. Do you know what episodes those are?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But it's 3 episodes long of nothing but. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Even in the aftermath, okay, it's still carries on into the zombies. Okay. Okay, they didn't take out the entire zombie. The zombies are still in that town.
I know, but there's several episodes where there's barely a mention of a zombie, barely a scene with a zombie in it. It's called The fucking Walking Dead.
Okay.
I expect.
Okay, but you have to realize you have to agree with this. In order for the audience to have some kind of emotional attachment to these characters, they have to have their background. They have to know where they came from. They want to know why this guy is as psychotic as he was. They want to know why the governor was doing what he was doing. They have to know. Because if you just leave it out in limbo, you're going, why? This is fucking stupid. Why is he doing this? Why would he do this?
They add a bunch of zombies to it. Fuck! I'm good!
I'm sure.
I don't need storyline when
I'm
you got
sure.
zombies going crazy.
Is that your only beef with The Walking Dead? Is there's no zombies in this?
Anymore? Yeah, pretty much.
Zombies. Look, zombies. Okay, look. This is my opinion. All right.
Do you think the zombie craze has kind of subsided?
Well, let's put this in perspective. When Dawn of the Dead came out, the remake of Dawn of the Dead came out with Vig Rhames and
that's a good movie.
Pfeiffer, Mikhail Pfeiffer, and all the Sam Waterston. That was a good film.
Yes.
Okay, and that I think really brought it back out. Was the whole, and that's when The Walking Dead came out, right, pretty close after that film, which was it was a great film, very well done. It even had a disturbed down with the sickness. It had an upbeat jazz.
Oh yeah.
Come on, motherfucker, get me down with the sickness. You motherfuckers, you get me down with all that. Anyway, apologize for singing to you guys. That really took off for the zombie thing. Okay, then you had like Warm Bodies, which was awful, but once again,
that movie humanized zombies to a comedic level.
And now there's even a one where a zombie, and I don't remember the name of the film, but a zombie is a cop, getting all the characters killed off and whatnot. The problem is that's what started the zombie craze. It's still going strong. They made a spin-off of The Walking Dead. Now, is that series going to last? Probably not.
No.
But The Walking Dead, I can see this going on.
I know Chris Hardwick's show, The Talking Dead, will last just as long as The Walking Dead.
All right.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find this Ving Rhames movie that I watched. Zombie Apocalypse.
Okay.
I just watched this movie. It's like a sci-fi made-for-TV movie.
Right.
And he's in it. It's Crabman from My Name is Earl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in it too. It's funny.
Listen.
Lots of zombies. Anyway.
Listen. Okay, the problem is that if...
I understand if you do not have character development, there is no emotional attachment with the audience and the characters. If you do not continue that, building of the characters and introduction of the new characters, especially with a long-running series like this, you cannot continue the series.
They would not have...
But why do they have to turn their eye or their back on the zombies as much as they have?
They haven't. And I'm going to tell you, here's a question. I want you to answer this.
Okay.
Do you think that it would have lasted 7 seasons like it's going to? It's going to go beyond that. But did you think it would last 7 seasons if they did nothing but fight zombies? Do you know how long and tedious and boring that would be?
I know that they wouldn't be able to make it, but at the same time, they could put more zombies into this show to earn that title, The Walking Dead, rather than walking around and fighting other people.
Look, I get this. They've lasted this long because they did fight zombies. It was a zombie bashing all the way around.
Right.
Okay?
I mean, when the introduction of Black Chick with Sword, insert him here.
Moshan.
With her introduction and her coming up with the end of season 3 when she comes up with those 2 zombies on the chain.
It's the beginning of season 3.
I shit myself. I literally shit myself. I'm like, yay!
All right.
Why can't they do that badass shit anymore?
They still do.
And the episodes that I've watched for like the last season and a half have just fucking drained me. Because it's become a tedious task anymore to try to give a fuck about these people. I want more zombies.
Listen, you can't. Listen, like I said, this show would not have lasted this long if all they did,
and I admitted,
was kill zombies.
That, yes,
you have to have new characters.
But they have to have the new characters, but they can still add even more zombies.
But Kelly, you haven't watched the final of season 6. They have the zombies.
But
take over
the
Alexandria.
Season and a half leading up to this, there were barely any except for that horde, and then the taking
even
over
the backstories. Even the backstories have zombies in it. Do you remember Morgan's story background?
Captain?
Not Captain Morgan. He would, listen. Captain Morgan would fuck up all the zombies. All right, he's just a fucking bat.
Who's Morgan again?
He's the black guy, the one that saved. The one that saved Rick in the first.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he came back. Yeah,
Morgan.
That was fun.
Okay, listen. His backstory was great because it had zombies. It showed him. His teacher got killed by a zombie.
Also, what disturbs me is how disturbed Rick is starting to become. I'm not digging on that at all either. I mean, Morgan, who was Rick's savior at the very beginning. Rick didn't even trust his ass, for God's sake.
Well, now wait a minute. Now, remember when they found Morgan in season 4, where he was out of his fucking gore?
Right.
He came back. The teacher got him back to civilization. Okay, Morgan is now into the point where Rick is going in the same cesspool of thoughts as he went in. He's trying to save him, but now, if you watch, Rick's character is developing back.
This thing where I've got to do work when I.
Oh, jeez!
And I'm so far behind.
You're not far behind. You're on season 6. You can go. You got like maybe 6. There's only 12 episodes to a season. You got 6 episodes, maybe 4 to go.
I know, but it's so much work.
Oh. All right, I want the audience to chime in. Please chime in. You did enough on Star Wars Rant where he got that right. I know I'm right on this one. The characters...
Every dog's got to have his day, I guess.
Oh, the sun shines on a dog's ass every now and then. I am telling you, Rick and his survivors, it makes... It adds more plots than just killing zombies.
I understand this, but there, in my opinion, needs to be more zombie bashing. There needs to be more Walking Dead.
It's going to happen.
When?
It happens in season 6. You just haven't watched it.
Yes, but in the season and a half it took to get to this part, it really hasn't happened. It's just been a bunch of...
You haven't even seen the takeover yet.
Bunch of sad sacks.
All right, you know what? I'm telling you right now.
Although it's been kind of fun to watch frickin' Rick become insane.
But listen. In the takedown of Alexandria, there is a particular scene, it lasts like 15 minutes long, of Rick doing nothing but killing zombies. With his bare fucking hands.
Aww.
And I think maybe he has a baseball bat. Or maybe Moshan's sword. I don't remember, but I know it's fucking awesome.
That sword gets passed around a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, for Movie Obscura, I'm right. He's wrong. We out. No? You don't want to end it on that note?
We're out.
That was fun.
That was so not cool. From Movie Obscura, I'm right, he's wrong.
For Movie Obscura, I'm Kelly.
I'm Adrian.
We out.